Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about the last video that I did. I was talking about wanting to do a mini series on my channel, and I had gotten a few interesting comments that I wanted to kind of not react to, but like address on here in a video, and kind of make like a little short video on, and just kind of like delve into it a little bit more, since I didn't really like explain the reasoning, I guess, behind it and things like that. And I just kind of wanted to like go ahead and just kind of like explain things before I just like kind of went ahead and like went into things with it. But before I get into that, the reason why I look the way I do is because it is hotter than heck outside today, and I am dying of the heat. The room that I'm in right now does not have air conditioning, but I do have a fan that's blowing right behind me, so that if you hear that, it is the only source of air that I'm getting right now. It is so hot and humid today, and that is why my hair is all like this. I am dying. And I'm red in the face because I went to the beach yesterday and I got a little bit sunburned, even though that I used sunscreen and sunblock, and I am a hot mess today, so please excuse the way that I look. Anyways, with all that out of the way, so in the video, the last video that I talked about, or I did, I talked about how I wanted to start doing playing Sims on my channel, which is something that's like very different than what I do on my channel. Normally I talk about things like depression and my CRPS and like plants, things like that, and playing Sims would be like hugely different for my channel. For those that don't know me or whatever, I play The Sims in my spare time. The Sims 4 specifically, I use mods, which is still a new thing for me, or somewhat new to me. I've only been using the mods probably a year and a half now on the game, but I've had the year itself for 2 years. 2 years, I don't know why I said that with a lisp. The actual game itself has been out for about 4, and the actual franchise has been out for like 18 years itself. I myself have been playing like the whole like Sims concept pretty much for 16 years or so, because I didn't really know about it the first year or two that it was out. I've been playing The Sims roughly for the heat's getting to my brain, please excuse me. But I've been playing The Sims roughly for about 16 years or so. But I've really been into The Sims 4. I play it on my computer, and obviously on YouTube I do a lot of, I watch a few different people play The Sims 4. I watch people do like different challenges, and just watch them do like different family videos with them, different like little family kind of like series, and just a bunch of different scenarios with them. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to introduce something like that on my channel, and I didn't really know like how to come about doing it on my channel, because I wanted to like introduce it to you guys, but not really know like how to go about doing it. I didn't know how to like introduce it, if you will. Just because when I play, I usually play one household, one family, and I didn't want it to come across kind of like boring. For me, the reasoning behind my playing, which one comment that I got on my last video, Becca, who I talked to, hi Becca, if you're watching this, she thought that this was a very interesting idea. Um, she wanted me to kind of like make it into kind of like different storylines and maybe make it like a little like Sims movie kind of thing, or maybe just kind of like, it was a suggestion. Um, she wanted me to just kind of like, let's see, she said, I think you should definitely start out with why I enjoy Sims. And the reasoning why I enjoy Sims is because it definitely helps me keep my mind off of the pain that I'm usually in. It helps me with my depression, things like that. It gives me something to do when it's obviously really hot out and I can't get outside, or when it's winter time and it's cold out, or it's just the weather outside is really kind of crappy, or when I'm really not feeling good and I can't get outside to do things, or I can't really get around, um, things like that. This is what I come to. And or if I'm just really kind of having a bad day, I can just, and I know this is going to sound really morbid or horrible, if I'm having a really bad day, I can come on here and do kind of weird things. So, things like that, Becca, is a lot of reasons why I like to play The Sims. For storylines, sometimes I play with storylines, other times I kind of don't really have any storylines, but I don't know. There's sometimes, like I said, I do try to have storylines for them, which is like why I wanted to try to do a YouTube like little mini series on my channel with them. But I kind of had like, I don't know, I had kind of like a brain fart. I didn't really know like what I should do. I know I'm kind of like rambling at this point, but I kind of came to like a halt. So I didn't want to just like jump into like the household that I had. I felt like I was kind of like jumping into the household and here's the family that I'm playing with and yada yada yada, and just, things like that. I felt like I was just kind of like submerging you guys into like the household that I had, but I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way, kind of thing. So let me know down in the comments if I'm looking at it the wrong way. I don't know. Another person, I believe John is your name, had said that maybe I should do like live streaming with it, and with having the computer that I have a Mac, makes it a little bit more limited to do live streaming, just because having a regular PC, I was able to do a lot of live streaming on Twitch and on YouTube, but because of having a Mac, which is an Apple product, without having a lot of special programs and having to pay for them, I'm finding it hard to get programs where I can actually live stream. But I do have a program built in so that I can actually get my face onto the screen and actually record better quality videos so that I can actually upload it to YouTube, which is really cool. So, I'm still trying to learn that, which is why I haven't gotten the Sims videos up yet. I'm still trying to play around with those, so please excuse me as to why I haven't gotten those up yet. So it's just kind of, I know it hasn't been like a lot of comments that I've gotten on those, but those are just kind of like the main ones that I wanted to talk about. And I'm still trying, like I said, I'm still trying to experiment a little bit with the setup of like trying to set up with recording them, and editing and all of that stuff, because I am working alone on it and I'm not very good at those. So I am working hard on getting those done and coming up with the stories and all of that. So please, I'm asking you to please be patient with me on those. I am trying to get those up as soon as possible. And if you guys have any other ideas or suggestions, let me know down in the comments. And as always, if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!